Hello everybody! In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to hold a desire. Because oftentimes when you do shadow work or you enter a higher state of being, oftentimes what comes with this new state is a new desire. And some people, when they get this new desire, they prematurely drop it before that desire grows into what it's meant to be. So I'm going to teach you in this video how to hold a desire. The first key information you need to know is that a desire is simply information from the quantum, from the universe, God. It is simply information to help you move towards a specific direction in life. That is it. It is information. The second thing you need to realize is that you are already one with your desire. The desire has come to you because you entered a higher state of being, a new identity, a new version of you that you were not before, and thus a new reality is coming in for you. And this comes in as the information in the form of a desire. It is giving you a sense of direction on what steps, what ideas should come to you in order to go towards that new reality, but you are already one with it. And the way I like to visualize this is you are like two sides of a coin. There is your current reality on one side and the desire on the other, but you are already one with it. The mistake many people make is they believe they are separate from their desire and thus they are not one with it. And that belief manifests and it causes the desire to become more and more separate from you in time and space. But this is not true. You are already one with your desire. It is not separate from you. And you must realize this. And the third step in order to hold a desire is to simply be present with yourself as you are now. See and accept the present self. Oftentimes we fall into the trap of denying the present self because we believe the present self does not hold the desire, and thus we try to ignore the present state. And I find this causes more separation because you impress onto yourself that you are separate from the desire and that the desire and you are not one, but you are one. And when you truly believe you and your desire are one, you see and accept yourself. You are the vessel in which the desire is born and it is created. So it doesn't make sense to ignore and deny the present self. You are the vessel for the desire to be born. And thus why are you denying yourself? You are enough just as you are. Because the desire would not have come to you unless you have come to a new reality. And thus you are already in your new reality. So how does one be fully present with themselves? You see and accept all the emotions that you face in your current reality, and know that you are already at your higher reality or version of yourself right now. The strong, whole, loving version of you can accept anything, even fear itself. You can face the fear because you are strong. Even if there are times in which the current reality arises fears within you, doubt, sadness, negative emotions, the way to face them is to simply accept them and not run away from it, because it's in the running away that it becomes unprocessed and it sits within you. So just face it. Like, one day of unhappiness is not going to cause the desire to shift away from you in comparison to you running away from it or ignoring it, and thus it sits within you for who knows how long until one faces it again. So simply face whatever negative emotions come, because oftentimes the path to fulfilling a desire, it's not gonna be rainbows and sunshine all the time, and I will get into this later in this video, but there will be a shadow that comes up. And it's in how you face the shadow in which the desire becomes fulfilled in the end. Be grateful, be loving, and simply have fun fulfilling the desire. When you do this, the journey stops becoming a mountain you have to climb, and it kind of becomes like a roller coaster. through the ups and downs. It's fun. So the fourth thing you need to do is to take inspired action towards your desire. Whatever you feel called to do, whatever ideas come to you, try them. Do what you feel like doing, put yourself out there, and also know that the universe will meet you halfway. You do not have to do everything yourself. And in fact, many people, they make the mistake of getting overwhelmed because they don't know all the steps, or they are trying to plan out everything, all the steps. And if you find yourself doing this, if you find that you are taking on the burden of the universe or this whole world, realize this. You are essentially believing that you are separate from the universe. You just need to do what you want to do, what you feel called to do. The rest will fall into place. You and the universe are one. When you try to take on the universe's work, it can't be done. You must realize this. You just do what you want to do, what you feel called to do, and the rest will fall into place. And for some, the way will be simple and straightforward, and it'll be easy. And for others, the way will be messy. And oftentimes the way is messy because the leap is bigger. If the way is messy for you, realize that the mistakes are not mistakes. They are ways in which you course adjust as you go. It comes to you over time through the mistakes that you make. They're not really mistakes. They're just you finding out who you are. So don't be afraid of making mistakes. It's all part of the process. It's okay if the path is not straight. It's okay if you backtrack and you do things that you realize wasn't the right way for you. That is all fine. It is all part of finding your path in life. The fifth thing I would like to talk about is be aware of the dip. There is a dip usually right before the desire manifests in reality. The dip happens because as you climb to a higher state of being, your shadow comes up with you. And the shadow is everything you do not love about yourself, that you judge within yourself, that you think is bad, or things that you want to ignore in life. And it's going to come up and it's going to have to be faced. I would recommend watching my shadow work video in order to fully understand this, but all you need to do is see and accept whatever shadow comes up, whatever you face in the dip. The dip can often manifest as a state of being stressed, unhappy, doubtful, or it can be a loss of followers, a loss of sales, things like that. It can be something you face inwardly, or it could be something that comes up in the outer world. And what to do will differ between people and what the situation is. Like for some people, you simply ignore what is coming up in the outer world and you just keep doing you. Like even if you lose followers, you just keep going and you don't let it faze you. But then for some people, you have to face what is coming up. And that would be like facing the negative emotions that come up with you and realizing what past you may have done in the past, but the newer version of you will face it a different way. Something like that. Or it could be like you are now able to love and be grateful for the negativity that happens in your life. And you are able to hold it and see why it is coming up. And it's just a part of you that was unhealed, and now you get to see it. And it's like a revelation or like a very big healing that happens within you. But yeah, that is how to handle the dip. And then, yeah, I would say just have fun with the desire and also have fun with the whole process of having a desire too. It's the fun journey of being a human, I suppose. But yes, that is everything I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.